Hi, my name's Ronnie. I'm going to try and help you do something fantastic for your English grammar, speaking, and general well-being. This is a very, very time-consuming and difficult task that you will have to do when you're learning English. They're verbs. We have many verbs in English. We have what are called regular verbs. A regular verb will end in ed. For example, use, used. So, regular verb, we like to call them ed verbs just to be fancy. So, regular verbs are easy because they all both end in ed if you have different forms. Now, what I'm going to go over today is the difference in forms between simple past and the past participle. So, we have the simple present tense, which is something like I eat pizza. When we use simple present, it's something we do every day. Then we have what's called the simple past, or you can say past simple. It doesn't matter, it's the same. So we have the present tense, we have the past, and we have what's called the past participle. Have you heard of this before? The past participle, it's so difficult for me to say, so I'm going to call it PP from now on. So the past participle, you're going to have to use if you learn present perfect. Now, if you don't know what these are yet, that's okay. If you've heard of these before and you know what they are, that's fantastic. Past perfect and all the forms of passive voice that we have in English. If these are new kind of ideas to you, please don't worry, but it's not past present perfect, it's present perfect. We must be perfect. If these are new things for you, I'll get this spelling right, I promised. There we go, present perfect. If these are new concepts to you, don't worry about it, okay? Just focus on learning these groups, and we have a very, very beautiful list of verbs to help you in the resources section on ingvid.com. Go there now. You can put it's in PDF file, so you can print it out and you can have the list in front of you to memorize, to remember, to help you. What I want to do is I wanted to introduce you to group 1 and 2 of irregular verbs. Once you do this, there's also a video on group number 3, which is the most difficult. So we're starting with the easiest ones. Yay! And again, this is groups 1 and 2. You can find them, a list of these on the resources section. So, past participle, I will now call PP. Yay! We have the present tense, simple past or past, and then the past participle. The first group is the most delicious. It's the best because we don't have to change anything. Woohoo! So, if in the present tense the verb is cut, the past tense is cut, and so is the past participle, or the PP. So we have cut, cut, cut. For example, if we use present tense, I cut the pizza. If we use past tense, I can say, yesterday, I cut the grass. And if I wanted to use the past participle, let's say I want to use present perfect, I can say, the grass has been cut. So, we don't need to change the verb. These are some examples of verbs that we don't have to change. So, these are the easiest and probably your favorite. We have cost, hit, hurt, ow. So if something hits you, you are hurt. Let, put, quit. If the simple past is shut, what do you think the past participle would be? It's the same. So this would also be shut. So I can say, I shut the door was shut, or the door has been shut. And in the last one, we have the word bet. Again, we don't have to change it. So it's bet, bet, bet. I bet you like this lesson. Yeah? Okay. So these ones are the easiest and the most fun because they don't have to change. Whew. We're going to go into group 2. Group 2 is okay because we only have to change one time now. So if we have the present tense, section A, all we're doing to make it past or use the past participle is we're changing it, and all of these ones are going to have a D ending. So present tense, we have sell, sold, and sold. I hear a lot of people doing this, sell, sold, sold. So they're saying sell, sold, sold. If you repeat it in your head, it'll help you remember it. We have tell, told, told, feed. Do you know what feed means? Feed means you give food to someone, like a dog or a baby, mostly those guys. So the past simple is fed, and the past participle is also fed. We have pay. You gotta give me money. We have the past paid. What do you think the past participle is? You guessed it. It is, again, paid, because these don't change. And the last one, we have find. It's going to change to found. Found. Good, good, good. So all of these ones here, when we change them, it's going to end in a D. On to part B. These next group of verbs, they're going to end in a T. So we have deal, dealt, dealt. A deal, if you play cards, you can deal the cards, or you can say the cards were dealt. This means something was given out to each person. We have feel, felt, felt. Has to do with your feelings. I feel happy. I felt sad yesterday. Keep, kept, kept. So keep is something that you cherish. For example, I keep all of my cards, or I kept everything you gave me. I have kept the receipt. We have leave. This is left. What do you think the past participle is? Doesn't change. It's left. Yay! And then we have meet, met, and again met. So all of these ones, all we're doing is we're changing from the present to the past, and the PP, these two are going to be the same. These ones end in a T. We've got one more. You okay? The last one, we're going to change the vowel in the middle to a U. So we have dig, dug, and dug. Dig means you get a shovel. I can draw a shovel. I can't draw a shovel. Dig means you make a hole. So I'm going to try and draw a shovel again. There we go. If you're digging a hole, the past tense is dug. And again, the past participle is dug. We have hang, hung, and hung. You guys might have heard this a lot. For example, maybe your friend says, hey, do you want to hang out? Or they say, what did you do yesterday? Oh, I hung out with Bob. Hung. Okay, so we use this one a lot nowadays. We also have stick, stuck. This one doesn't change. So what do you think this is? If this is stick, these two are the same. We're going to say stick, stuck, stuck. Are you stuck in traffic? This means you can't go. You can't drive your car anywhere. And the last one, this might happen to you if a wasp comes and stings you. We have sting, stung. Do you know the past participle? It's the same. It's going to be stung. Sting, stang, stung. If it helps you to make little songs or little rhymes, little things that help you remember these verbs, that'll be really, really good for you. Unfortunately, I'm not really a musician. I'd like to write a song about it, but you can do that. Write a song about this, send it on the comments. Yeah, it'll be great. Look in the resources section. There's lists of these verbs to help you out so you can form your song. Group 2, we have to change only one time. It changes the present to the past, but the past and the past participle are the same. 3 different groups. And my favorite, group number 1, we don't have to change the verbs. Check out group number 3, the most difficult one. Once you get that, it'll be so much better for you. I hope you have fun. I hope you have learned regular ED verb. And I hope that I have taught you about the past participle and the simple past, making life easier for you one step at a time. I'm Ronnie. Goodbye.